Hello everyone! My name is Nada and I'm from Cohort 8 in GSSE Thammasat University นะคะ Well, I just graduated last May, so I wouldn't say that I have done so much after my graduation, but I have done a lot during the time when I was in Thammasat University in GSSE. So some of the things are basically, for example, internship. I used to be a sales assistant in one of the software company in Hungary as one of the internship. Another internship that I did was a content creator in Thai PBS company, and moreover, I also do extracurricular activity. So what I've done was MC of Thammasat, which also gave me opportunities to be MC for other events and also announcer for international football matches.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the national team of Tajikistan and Philippines!
And what I am doing right now is that I'm pursuing my master's degree in business administration in Xi'an Jiaotong University in China. Now I'm doing my master's degree, right? And it has only been 1 month. But I can tell you that everything that I study in GSSE is basically what I am studying now in my master's degree, business administration. So I would say that GSSE provide me with a lot of good basic, a very good foundation for what I am learning now in my master's degree. Right. And also, moreover, I would say that GSSE gives me a lot of opportunities to work in group, in team, with people from different cultures. And I think that prepares me for what I am doing right now in my master's degree, because I'm also learning with a lot of new international students, and I'm also doing a lot of group works. And I think those practical skills that I need to do back in GSSE really prepares me for what I am facing right now in my master's degree. And also, I bet I'm going to be facing this again in my working life. I love to start with like my internship in Hungary. What I learned in Hungary was basically, okay, when I was there, my role was to do market research. And because they were trying to find new opportunities in Thailand. And I think that's the best thing I learned from that internship, was that I know how to do market research. And I also managed to find one partnership from Thailand to partner with my company in Hungary. And I need to do those process of like meeting ups with like the Thai partners and the Hungary, make sure that they have agreements on each other. And I think that's basically what I learned the most during my internship back in Hungary, which was when I was in year 2. And when I was in year 3, I was doing my internship as a content creator in Thai PBS. I would say that gives me a lot of insights into how companies, especially media's company, do their content marketing. And as someone who did MCing, I also need to be in front of the camera. I also need to be talking to a lot of people. I think the thing that I learned in Thai PBS actually could help me. I could implement what I learned into my MC work, which also could continue into content creation for my own account. I also did that for some of my MC work. I did content creators on what I did. And I think, and it kind of blows up on TikTok, thankfully to the audience. And yeah, and I think because of these experiences, I think I now know which way I wanted to pursue. I might wanted to go into kind of like an influencer's kind of like way. Working in team, multicultural communication. I think these are very important skills. Also leadership, presentation skill. These are very important for working, internships, and also master degree. Because in master, if you're doing BA, MBA, you're gonna need to do a lot of presentations. You're gonna need to talk with a lot of people. And I think with these soft skills that I learned from GSSE, it really prepares me for my MC work and also for my master degree right now. The reason why I pursue my study in China is because, well, first of all, because GSSE prepares me basic information about how to do businesses, about how to help the world, about all these things, right? But I do not think it is enough for me to actually start doing something on my own. Therefore, I think that to continue a business administration degree would help me make sure that I get better understanding about how to actually start and continue and sustain my business, right? And the reason why I chose China is because China is one of the leading economies in the world, and there are a lot of opportunities here. And at the same time, I think I can learn a lot from what is existing in China that does not exist in the other places in the world. I think they are very technologically mind blown. I can tell you, I'm here. I was like, what is this? Like, what is this even possible? Like, can people actually like be so tech savvy? And I was like, how? Like, that's something that is impossible in my country. We wanted to do a lot of applications, a lot of things, scan time, all the things, right? It doesn't work. Like, not everyone understands how it works. In China, it just work. So I would say one of the things that it was like shocking to me was that everything is done online and on application on phone. If I do not have my phone, I'm dead. I need to pay with my phone. I need to go on metro with my phone. I need to order food on my phone. So everything was like phone. But I do think for me, because of the culture differences, that is not too much different from Thailand. I think that's why I am not. It's not too hard for me to adapt into the situation and cultures here. The only thing is a little bit hard is that they do not speak English at all. It's all Chinese conversation, and yeah, but yeah, it was fun. Learning different languages, learning new languages, and adapting in a new country is fun. It's a fun thing to do. I mean, to apply a scholarship in GSSE, I do not remember it well too much, but I remember that one of the things that is important back in the time, my time, was that we need to do an SOP. We need to write an SOP of like why it is us that needs to get that financial support from the faculty. So I would say that if you want my advice on how to write a proper SOP, first you need to know what they are looking for. You need to know what GSSE is looking for, what they want from a student, and what you can actually give to them. I think it's not only about, oh, I don't have money, oh, I don't have this, oh, I don't have that, but you need to show your values to them as well. And you make sure that your values goes along with what they want. And this will secure your scholarship better. But at the same time, you need to make sure that you show them why you actually need the financial support, because this is very important as well. They will definitely prioritize those who need it first. So you need to make sure you make them understand why financial aid is important for you, what you can help them with, and is that what they actually need. And I think this can apply into like marketing strategies and a lot of things too, understand the customers. Okay, this is something nobody should follow. I'm not balancing it. I'm using all my times doing studying and also doing extracurricular activities. I do not sleep sometimes. It was not good. So I would say if I would tell everyone now that you need to prioritize. Like priority is very important. Like you need to know when you need to do stuff. For example, even though you have extracurricular activities, right? You're doing a lot of stuff, but they do have deadlines or they do have something like they have time stamp. They would be saying that, okay, we are going to have event this day. You know that, okay, this day you're going to have event. Now you do project management. Project management. You need to know timeline. You need to know that, okay, for this event, you need to do what? What do you need to do? Now you pin the time that, okay, for this day, I need to prepare for my extracurricular activity. Now you compare it to your schedule in studying. You do the same thing, deadlines. Deadline is very important because that's when indicates where all your points are, right? So you need to know when is the deadline for every work that you have. And then you need to align it with the deadline of your extracurricular activities and make sure it doesn't clash. If there is something that clashes, for example, there's this event on the same day as this thing, you need to prioritize which one is more important. If the thing in class, okay, but one thing that I need to make sure everyone understand is that you do not live to only, I mean, university is about studying too, right? So if it's studying, you have presentation on that day and you have this event, you make sure you do the presentation because priority is studying, okay? Priority is studying. So group work first, self-work first, and then extracurricular activity afterwards. That's why it's called extracurricular activity. During your bachelor degree, right? If you choose research track or if you choose whatever track you chose, right? If you wanted to study master degree right away, right? I think one of the most important thing is that you already have an idea of what you wanted to do as a research for your master because master degree is all about research, right? So you need to know the topic of what you wanted to do already, which if you chose research track, right, this will be pretty easy for you because like you can think about something that you can do both in your bachelor degree and in your master degree. I think that's very important. That's one thing. And if you wanted to get a scholarship, I think IELTS, English language, especially if you want to continue in like English taught kind of like courses, right? IELTS is very important. The higher the score, the better chance you have. And another thing is your GPA.
Yeah.
GPA is also pretty important. I wouldn't say that it's the most important thing out of all the things. It's not. But I mean, if there is someone who has exactly the same experience, the same like qualities as you, but they have better GPAs, they are gonna get the chance, right? But as I said, it's not as important. Another thing that is important is the recommendation letters from professors. I would say you choose the professors you are closest with because they would do anything to make sure you are qualified. Yeah, I think that's it. That's basically what's important. And now you also need to do SOP and you also need to like, oh yeah, this is why I wanted to study blah 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 blah. But if you already got the plan of like what research you wanted to do in the future, SOP is easy. SOP will be easy for you. Just know what you wanted to do and know your values. That's also very important. Right. So conclusion, IELTS, recommendation letters, also know your research topic you wanted to do and your values. That's it. Other skills, right? The thing is, to be honest, GSSE do not give us that much practical skill though. I mean, we only get soft skill. But if you ask me, like from apart from that, oh, if you wanted to work in Thailand, for example, one thing you need to learn outside that this is something GSSE doesn't give you, is that culture. Working culture, working environment. It is very important, especially if you're going to be working in Thailand. GSSE, we are very international. I mean, I think we kind of represent the working culture of the international company. But Thai companies have very, very different working culture. So I would say that that's something you need to learn. Secondly, is the way you form your Thai sentences. Because if you're going to be working in Thailand, you got to talk to a lot of Thai people, and there are seniorities in working culture. I think that's something you need to have. Like, you need to know how to talk. Yeah. And I would say this is very important, like, very important. Yeah, for if you wanted to work in a Thai company, of course. But if you do not want to work in a Thai company, I think you're all set with what GSSE gave you. I would say that master is giving me kind of like perspectives, different perspectives, especially that now I'm continuing in China. Now I'm learning a lot more about Chinese market. I'm now seeing a lot of new opportunities that are in China. So I do have lots of ideas right now. As I said, I just started a month ago, so I'm not really sure which part I'm going now, but I do see potentials of the thing that I wanted to do. Bringing in new ideas from China to Thai markets is also one of the things that could be very interesting, especially with their green products here in China. because in China they don't electric scooters everywhere, electric cars everywhere on streets. You don't even see gas car or like petrol car anymore. And I would say that because of these technological advanced like thing in China, I think it would also like help create an impact in Thailand market if we could actually bring it in somehow. I don't know about how yet. I'm just like, collecting ideas and stuff, but I'm still very open to what the futures are like. I don't know yet, actually. I know it's tiring. A lot of group works, a lot of group projects, and late night works. But I'm telling you, try to learn from it. Like, try to see the benefits of what actually lies within like all these group works. And when you know the key of like what you're getting from these works, I'm telling you, this is gonna bring you to success in the future. Another thing that I would say, and I will say this to everyone, not only to a GSSE student, have fun, because you only have once to study bachelor degrees. I do not think anyone would like to study another bachelor degree anymore. So please have fun. 4 years with your friends, doing all these group works, chaotic things, extracurricular activities, internships. Like, just have fun. Because when you grow older, these ages do not rewind anymore. We don't get to be in our early 20s anymore. Right, so yeah, just have fun.
So now it's your turn.